It's just Lena.
It's your boy D.
I'm sorry. We're tuning in a homeroom with Smooth. Class is now in session.
Wow. Don't
What
you know I think it's wild time?
what year is it?
Listen, when that song came out, Riri had the women. Every black girl was out here rocking that little shirt she had on the video. I would have got a whole wardrobe of them shirts.
Yeah. No, I still see those shirts to this day, which is crazy.
Yeah,
They be showing everything too, though. That's the part that be making me like. I'm like,
it's like they show enough, but not too much. But yeah,
nah, it's basically everything.
no, it's not. Because it's
No, them shirts you can in the video you can see the whole titty.
It's an off the shoulder shirt. What are you talking about?
But you can see the whole titty.
It's but it's covering everything except for the shoulders. I don't know what you're talking about.
The titty's not covered. That's like putting up a.
I think y'all talking about two different scenes from that.
Yeah, I'm talking about the blue shirt she had on.
See, I'm talking about the other shirt she had on.
Oh.
the little spaghetti strap that
Of course you are. Of course you are, you dirty dogs.
What? I wasn't talking about that.
What? Where did that come from?
I'm talking about. Let me show you what shirt I'm talking about. I'm talking about that red shirt that she was wearing. Hold on, let me see. This shirt right here. This is the shirt I'm talking about.
You can see the titty in that one. That's the one I'm talking about.
You cannot.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can see her nip. Okay.
You can see the whole titty.
Well, the
and
shirt.
People still rocking it, and they do it with bigger titties.
The versions I had didn't show my little nips. They didn't show my little nip, but it was the same style. Okay.
I'm saying you can see titty. I can see her tattoo.
Look. She like. You're right.
See, the things men notice.
Y'all notice.
Anyways,
y'all seen that mess too. Y'all act like y'all don't, and be like, I don't know why these men are looking at me. Why are these men looking at me?
Double cheeked up.
I swear to you, I never noticed that it was showing her nips. I never noticed that till now. I promise you.
She one of them chicks who will be going out with a bikini thong and be like, why have been looking at my butt?
How dare they? How dare they? And no, she one of the ones when she walking by, she put her hand behind her to try and cover it. Like, I'm like, ma'am, that ain't doing nothing. That ain't doing nothing. I seen a girl do that. I said, I literally said out loud, I'm saying, girl, your right cheek is as big as my head.
I don't appreciate this.
Smooth trying to get a look and he get mad.
Is this why you put me in the middle?
No, she started laughing because she knew what she was doing. Like,
Smooth trying to get a look and got mad.
Is this why you put me in the middle? I am not standing for this.
That might be. I don't know. He set it up.
I mean, it's a better format. I'm not trying to be next to him.
I had multiple versions and PG-13 version of that shirt. I have a shirt right now that I need to wear that is that same style. I need to find a date night or something to wear that shirt. That's all.
Showing out. Everybody ready for the summer. Everybody ready for the summer.
Hey, I'm about to be ready for the summer, boy.
Nah, I gotta get ready. So what's ironic is, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna start hiking on the weekend, right?
Oh, I love hiking.
It starts raining today. I'm supposed to get up and go hike. It's pouring raining.
Hey, bro, come to Georgia. You can train with me.
So I know a group
that's a lot just for training.
Yeah, no, you're on a different level. I know a group here that's going on a snow hike today. They had the audacity to invite me. I'm not about to bust my ass. What? They hiking in the snow.
Are they going skiing or snowboarding after?
We live in DC. Okay. You got to drive an hour or two to get to that. They going into the mountains or whatever to hike in the snow.
I forgot you lived in that.
Listen, I slip on the regular rocks. I slip on regular rocks. I am not about to set myself up for failure and go hiking in snow.
So when you do that, it's like little cloth things you put on the bottom of your shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, I need to get real hiking boots. I just started
That's a
hiking,
start.
so I need to invest. But right now I've been wearing my combat boots because I hear those are
Yeah, I
good.
say I hike in my military boots.
Yeah,
Like I hike
Yeah,
in old military boots.
yeah, same.
Shawls are like legit boots. The combat boots I have ain't no damn military boots.
Oh, you wear them like style boots.
Mm-hmm. They
I
cute.
mean, that's the closest thing I had to hiking boots. But I'm gonna invest in some hiking boots this year.
She was like, I hike in my Balenciagas.
Right. Every time I get done with a hike, I have to go get a new pair.
Shut up. It is a good opportunity to get real cute, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. You going hiking and thinking about getting cute.
What?
That's
This
a
is how we
conundrum.
think.
That's a conundrum.
We pick out like a whole hiking outfit, everything. It's serious for women.
That
I
doesn't
do
make
too.
sense.
But my hiking outfit is around like insects, sun. If there's a lot of sun out, making sure it's covered. Like my hiking outfit is around the actual hike or camping trip.
What you mean actual hiking? First
Hey,
of
y'all,
all,
we should do a vlog, and we should do a vlog and go camping. Like everybody that be on the podcast, we should all get together and do a vlog. And go camping.
Camping is not for me. I'll do glamping, but camping ain't it for me. Sorry.
All right, we'll do something in between glamping and camping.
What's in between camping and glamping?
So sometimes I go. I don't call it glamping. I don't also call it. I wouldn't call it camping either. But I'll bring my. I have an electric generator that I bring with me. Well, it's a Duracell.
Okay.
It's a small Duracell generator that I bring camping with me sometimes. And yeah, when I do that, I'll bring like my air mattress. I got a 12-man tent, so my tent big as hell, but it'd be like just me by myself sometimes. So I'll bring if I'm going like in between camping, I'll bring like my 35-inch screen. I mean my 45-inch screen that I travel with if I'm doing stuff. Yeah, I cook.
Now,
I do a little country boil outside the tent. But we're still in tents though, and then I might go fishing and cook the fish that I cook. I mean,
so you a real like outdoorsy man.
Oh, yeah, no, I love outdoors. I love skiing, hiking, hunting, going boar hunting. Yeah, I love outdoors.
Okay.
Yeah, I can still fillet fish like fairly well. I wouldn't say I'm the best at it anymore because I haven't done it in a long time, but I know how to do it. Like survival skills are just like necessary. Like I don't understand why people don't get invested in like learn how to fish, like know how basic rules of hunting. You know what I'm saying? Like foraging stuff.
Because we live in a corporate world and everybody think it's not necessary until some shit hit the fan, and then it's like, oh, I wish. Then they're gonna be searching. That's when women gonna be their true feminine selves, boy. If some shit actually hit the fan like that, and this one's gonna be so crazy. What people consider high value is gonna flip on his head. If shit hit the fan, what people consider high value is gonna flip on his head.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as it should, because you're trying to survive.
But I mean, that takes us back to like actual core values, actual like good tenets of like actual relationship.
Oh, listen,
people would actually be good partners.
The
man, any man I ever have to date has to have survival skills now. Okay, got to.
It's a good thing I got the best of both worlds.
Corporate himself.
And the what? Look! I know how to work the land, but also I'm good in an office.
Hey, speaking of working the land, I came across this couple on TikTok yesterday. This black couple who was considered off the grid. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, I was intrigued. I was watching all the videos. I don't know if you know. I'll give you backstory. But basically, they bought this land in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico. And because they bought the land, they don't have to pay mortgage or utilities and stuff like that. And they pretty much like have a farm. like an hour and a half away from civilization, and they do everything themselves basically, and it saves them a bunch of money. Basically, they said no, they don't have any issues with crime or anything because like nobody bothers them. They don't. Their first neighbor is like hour and a half. I mean, a mile and a half down the road. But like the way they were explaining it, it was like kind of like they are not living like the stress-free life of the average American because of the life that they chose, and it was just sounding very like convincing because
look, you say that until you get in the situation. You gonna throw a lot of that girly shit out the window.
So here's the thing with their lifestyle though. Like you got to be willing to like, okay, we're gonna get up at 5 a.m. at the crack of dawn, and we're gonna get started on like, oh, we need to make sure we go water the vegetables. We got to feed the animals. We got to like your whole day is consumed. It's a job.
You have nobody. You have no overhead though. That's one thing I do. That's why I want to do it when I retire. Like that's what I want to go into because like you have no overhead. You don't have to really worry about the government. And if you have your structure working off of like solar panels, and you have enough batteries to actually run your infrastructure, bro, love it.
Now, so here's the thing: I would do that because that's all you're doing. Like you're not working a job and doing like that is your life. So I would be stress free because I'm not reporting to somebody. I'm not hustling to get my money.
But they're realistic. They have something that generates them income to where they make money. Of course,
yes. Like, she has business. He has a business, but it's not like a physical business where they have to go in and report and stuff like that.
Right.
That's why I said I'll do it when I retire.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Like I'll have money saved up, and then I'll be making money. Like if I retire from the military, I'll retire at 38 if I retire from the military, right?
Yeah.
And I have without a shadow of a doubt believe that I'll be getting 100%. So I'll get my retirement and I'll get 100% disability. So I'll be making around like almost $8,000 a month, not doing anything, right? Then if I do my online training and all that stuff, and I can just like literally just focus on like living off the land, working on the land, building stuff I want to build, tending to my animals, stress-free life, bro. I would love it. Like, because that's what I come from. Like, I come from working with animals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come from getting eggs from outside. Everybody else going to the store getting eggs. Like,
yeah. Go and get that egg before it actually gets to maturing. You crack that mug open and be a whole bit. I know. I'm just messing. I know that. Miss Brown be a whole baby chick.
I want to go back to the comment you made about all that girly stuff will go out the window. You're damn right it will be. But guess what? In the society I live in right now, in the hustle bustle American dream, I have to somewhat be both, right? Like in that kind of environment, I would feel safe not having to be girly because ain't nobody fucking with me. You know what I'm saying?
Truly, yeah, I feel you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Like you truly be like in the essence of like what don't cancel me for this, but you're like what a wife is. Like you'll actually be able to like be in that role in that environment.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I know. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, listen.
Yeah.
The more
I can go outside, shoot my gun without any worry, bro.
Yeah.
Target practice anytime I want to.
This particular couple, they have like 25 acres of land. That's a lot of land.
That's beautiful.
So I 100%. So I want that. See, like if you look to the right over here while I'm driving, like be
careful now.
All this land.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like all this land out here, like this is what I want. I want like 20 to 30 acres minimum. Cause man, just imagine like you and like your entire family do that, bro. Everybody works together with the animals, and y'all can still be y'all can be acres apart from each other. But just imagine if all y'all like lived on like 50 acres of land, bro.
Yeah. No, like I just really think of things a little different the more I have to work in this like hustle life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like a friend recently went to Nigeria for a wedding, and he stayed in like basically the estate of his friend's family, and they built the entire estate themselves. And he basically told them because they built it themselves, they don't have to pay shit. And like this was expensive stuff they built. Like it was marble floors and like he was like, shoot, I'm thinking about coming over here to build something myself because like it's just like what they sell as the American dream is not really a dream. Like why people are escaping to come here and you hustle and you have to stop. You have to work until you're like 65. And by the time you retire, you can't enjoy any of it because you're so tired from slaving so much all those years. You know what I'm saying? Like I just look at things different as I get older.
And in some countries like that, like Ghana, I think in Nigeria, certain parts of Nigeria does it. I think Nigeria as a whole does it. I don't think one part can do it. But like they offer African American citizenship, bro.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. What's wrong with you? You did it?
Hold on. So my homie sent a picture to the group chat. This dude didn't have a squirrel in his house for 2 days.
What?
There's a whole ass squirrel in his crib for 2 days.
Oh no, you gotta let that thing go.
Did he know the squirrel was there?
Right, like why is there a squirrel in his house for days? I got questions here.
He got in and he couldn't get it. Like it took off running and like hid somewhere and he couldn't get to it.
They do say they outside rats.
No, those squirrels are quick. They are quick.
They outside rats.
Been in this crib for 2 days. Then tore up the bottom of the cabinet.
That would drive me up the wall.
It done bit a hole in the window.
You also got to think, like going back to the whole Ghana situation in Nigeria. I say Ghana because if I move to Africa and like live there, I want to live in Ghana. But like $50,000 American is like $1 million.
Oh yeah, you're rich over there.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I go to Ghana, like one, I do want to build my own estate. Like I definitely want to do that, and I'll have citizenship and stuff like that. But it have to be after I get out of the military because while you active duty, you can't have dual citizenship. Then, bro, I would love to like give back to the community of the area that I'm around.
That'd be dope.
I want to do it in America as well, but like there's so, bro, America, we're literally like one of the only countries that tax our citizens for everything. Like we give other countries money, and these other countries that we give money have free healthcare, free housing, free. I'm just like, bro, we giving other countries billions of dollars. And we dealing with all the problems that we're dealing with in the States.
Get our own problems.
Crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. And that been going on for years and we have yet to fix. But we're giving a lot of other countries billions of dollars a year, and it's ridiculous.
It literally makes no sense to me whatsoever. No sense. Like when I went to visit Dubai gives their residents like a free house. You don't pay any taxes. Like there's just so many. And when you get married, they give you like a lump sum of money.
A stipend. They give you a stipend.
Yeah. Like what is America doing?
Because bro,
wrong.
We care in America. We care more about divorce than we care about actual marriage, bro. Like in other countries, they want you to get married, and they want you to get married early.
And once you marry, that's it. Like, ain't no divorce.
And my homeboy here, alhamdulillah, my homeboy here just got married. He's 24 years old. He just got married. His wife now. His wife is the process was like a week long. The process was like a week long. They got married.
Wow. Meanwhile, here it takes months.
Yep. No, he's here. He's in Augusta.
Okay.
But he's not from, his family's from Egypt, and I think his now wife's family is from somewhere else too.
But you have to also, which I know you understand, that like other countries when they get married, they're not like marrying for love. They're marrying for, it's a business partnership. So like that's why they believe.
No.
Not all.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Hold on now. Let me finish what I'm saying. So they do the whole arranged marriage thing. And have you ever noticed when they marry off their daughters, they always marry their daughters off to a wealthy family?
So that's actually countries that do that. That's actually in some instances, because you see a lot of men who, like, say for instance, someone's daughter became interested in a brother somewhere. I'm speaking for Muslims. Came interested in a brother somewhere. Somehow something happened, and she did the halal thing. Went to her dad and told her dad, and like this brother checked all the boxes. He may not be the richest person in the world, but he's on his deen. You know, he's compassionate, so on and so forth. parents literally won't allow their daughter to marry that man, but will force their daughter to marry a man just because he has money. That is a sin, right? You cannot force your daughter to marry someone. Like in a lot of countries do that. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to marry for religion, for deen. Deen, if you guys hear me say deen means like religion or your faith in Islam. But a lot of countries, you have a lot of families that force their daughters to marry men based on their money, and that's not how that's supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to marry for the sake of Allah and to repopulate the earth, because it tells you that, well, in Islam it tells you getting married is completing half of your deen, or completing half of your religion, half of your faith. And marriage is looked at as some of the most important things in Islam. So
yeah, no, I thank you for sharing that. I the reason I brought up my comment is because the reason there's I feel like, well, America compared to a lot of other countries, the reason our divorce is high is because we often, I personally don't think Americans think of marriage as deep as some of these other countries. I don't. Like it's I don't know if I'm making sense here.
And so okay. So I think what you're trying to say is we don't value marriage correctly.
Yes.
We don't want to actually honor the commitment of it and actually work it out. Everybody's just looking at, well, there's this other option over there. I'm just gonna go over there.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Instead of sticking to instead of sticking to the program and actually fixing your marriage, because that's what you're supposed to do. Yes. You're not gonna actually love somebody 100% of the time for the next 50 years. That sounds insane. You don't like. You can think about your own siblings, your own parents. There are periods of time where you did not like them.
Listen.
There are periods of time you did not like them, but you still did love them.
Yes.
And that's the thing. And I think that gets lost in people. People take the moment where you don't like that person as you don't love them, which makes me question: did you ever love them at all?
Come on, preacher school. Thank you.
Deacon Smooth.
Deacon, Jesus.
Thank you for translating what I was trying to say.
yeah, man.
No, so I understood what you meant. I just had to throw in the Islam part, like
no. I understand.
Yeah, you never get married. Like love is not one reason. Love is not the reason that you get married in Islam. Is you're never gonna love somebody that you've known for a week, 3 months, right? You're jumping straight in love with somebody, and that's why dating and stuff is not allowed, right? You have people who are in relationships, they fall in love with one another, and you're getting all the benefits from a marriage without being married, but you have no ties. In Islam, that's like doing that is a sin, and also, like, what incentive would that man have to marry you now? Right? Like, you're giving him everything that a wife should be giving him. Right? So I don't know. And it's been weighing heavy on my mind. Like I've been ever since my homeboy got married, and he's the imam of our mosque. He's like I guess I would say preacher equivalent, but I don't know if I would compare an imam and a preacher, but he's like the preacher of the mosque.
So he's like the spiritual leader, basically, like in a way. Yeah.
But he's 24 years old. That's the crazy part about that.
Wow.
But he's already he's Hafiz. So and that means he memorized the entire Quran, right? And he did that at I want to say he did that at 10 or 16. He memorized the entire Quran, but and he's also a medical student, and he's getting ready to go into his residency and everything. Like I will say, bro, he be grinding, and I got so much respect for him, man. Yeah. So now, like, man, I need to go ahead and get married.
Yeah, but it's hard. But it's hard out here, man. It's hard in these streets, man. It's hard in these streets. Yeah. But you
Well,
know what's
that's a good,
harder?
that's a
But
good
you want to
transition.
know? You want to know what's harder in these streets?
What?
Getting hit with a brick and not actually being hit with a brick. That's what's harder in these streets. The lies,
And
the
I mean,
deception.
yeah, and that water bottle must have been hard as hell.
Man, the truth is, like, she be having allergic reactions. That's really what it is.
And
She
this
be
is
having
the
allergic
crazy part,
reactions.
right? So the police did say the dude that was in the altercation, if you want to call it that, had a water bottle, and they say that possibly not, without a doubt, not any hard evidence, could have caused it. But I'm like, that bottle would have had to been full of water. They would have had to have some ice in it or something, because the entire side of her face was swelled up. But come to find out from the video footage, none of what she said happened.
Yeah.
And come to
None.
find out, it was an Uber and not somebody trying to get her number or talk to her. Like, the story completely flipped and switched.
So okay. So here's the kicker though, right? The Uber wasn't till later. That group of dudes was just a group of dudes that they just was hanging out with, and the dude in question wasn't trying to get her number. He's gay.
He was gay. He was gay.
Yeah, he was gay. So I'm like, yo, this is a wild twist. Like, this ain't even like no regular dude. This is a gay dude.
So I saw a video of that dude. I didn't see any other video like connecting him as being the dude. So I didn't say anything about it. But if that was the dude, then it's like,
yeah, Houston. Their local news interviewed him. He's the guy listed in the police report.
I need a backstory. I don't really know the full story.
Okay, so I'll give you I got it. So the backstory is that it came out, the police report came out, and now they're charging her with a felony for
I need
lying.
like an actual backstory. What happened with this brick story?
No. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there. She's been charged with she's been charged with a felony now because she originally told the story that. No, but it's important. It's important so that I ain't gotta clear no mess up going back. Like, so anyway, she got charged with a felony now because she lied about back in September getting smacked in the face with a brick. Okay, she said she got smacked in the face with a brick on IG Live, and none of the men around her were trying to help her.
Okay.
When it was false, she smacked the dude in the face, and then he smacked her back with a water bottle.
Okay.
And she made everything else up. She started a fraudulent GoFundMe, raised $42,000, and then got numerous other donations through Venmo and Cash App and different other means. I believe she should just be banned off of all of those platforms at the same time. Like, she is a lie.
It's given. What's that girl, Carly? What the girl that faked her?
He said that's a $2 brick.
What's that girl who faked her? Is given that faked her kidnapping.
Carly Russell.
Carly Russell. Yeah. She owed all them people money.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
So this chick, so she's a Somali American. I don't know if she actually claims to be Muslim. I know Somalia is a huge Muslim community. I don't know if she directly claims to be Muslim, but because I've been hearing everybody using the term, "Oh, this Muslim woman." Nothing she does is indicative of what Muslims do. But yeah, so she made this elaborate backstory how she got hit with a brick by a guy, and there are black men standing around. She's tried to use that to further the agenda of black men don't protect black women, and so people donated her over $50,000, I think.
42.
Shorty went on 42K. Shorty went on a solo trip to Jamaica with their money, was just living it up with their money. You know what I'm saying? All on the social media. Next thing you know, there's a person on Twitter and TikTok named Daphne, which they tried to say was a white woman. Daphne is a black woman.
Yeah, Daphne's the homie. I'm gonna have her on the. I'm gonna have her. I'm interviewing her Sunday.
Right, hey, big ups. But so Daphne actually, she called the news and let them like the police station and put them on to her doing this in the past, and then other like allegations and stuff. Come to find out, they did the investigation, found the video and everything. None of what the woman said happened. The guy that she said hit her with a brick, there was no brick around for him to hit her with. Yeah, the only potential thing they said could have been was a water bottle, and that wasn't even concrete that he hit her with a water bottle. And so,
Lord Jesus,
PayPal,
what was the point?
Venmo, there wasn't one.
Scam.
All the money companies that she used to get that money, they all took all the money back. They refunded the money back to everybody who sent her money, and she lost all that money that she was getting out of people.
So, and you can go to jail for lying like this, can't
you? Oh yeah, that's why she's being charged with a felony. She's on the run.
So she's now getting charged with felony.
It's fraud.
It's felony theft. She's getting charged with felony theft by deception.
That by deception.
That's
so how many years is that? What, like 5 years? How many years is that?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
it's felony theft, so it carries more than normal.
And but here's the thing: she was already out on probation from other stuff. She has warrants in other counties. She has warrants in other counties. That's the part that I'm like, yo, what the fuck is she?
She didn't think any of this through.
And my thing is, y'all want to believe her when she was already found out to be lying in Minnesota?
This is what the narrative. Believe all women. This is what that narrative creates.
I can't
exactly what that narrative creates.
No, this is pathetic. Like, and sis didn't think any through, and I feel sorry for all them people that gave her money. How they gonna get their money back? Is GoFundMe gonna refund them? Like how does that work?
They did. So GoFundMe gave them everybody who donated their money back. Okay, now I want to clarify my point with the whole defend all women. I do think that it's toxic, but I don't want people to get misconstrued that with thinking that I don't think women should be protected. 100%.
Okay, so since I have a subject I want to bring up because I agree with what you're saying. I don't care if they drag me. Whenever we're done with this, let me know because I want to bring it up because it falls in line with speaking of women getting away with stuff.
You can go ahead.
All right, so there is I don't know if you've heard of Monroe High School in Georgia. They're known for having a really good cheer team. There is period. Protecting woman of value. I'm a woman of value here, period. I don't stand for foolishness. Anyways, so there is a cheer team. It's called Monroe High School in Georgia. And the cheer coach started going viral on TikTok because she would make up like these creative songs for her cheer team or whatever. She was involved with the team. Fast forward, she gets charged for kissing a football player at the school. Mind you, this woman is 35, I want to say. So she's fired effective immediately. And like everybody's like, what happened? Like, are you sure this is true? Like, and if you go in her comments on TikTok, it's flooded with people saying, I'm praying for you. Like, this can't be real. They're making up rumors. Like, and the reason I'm bringing that up, because we're in this subject, if that had been a man, there would have been no comments talking about this is a lie. How dare they charge you? Like, They would have immediately been like, he did it. How dare he mess with children like that? But because it's
he needs to die.
Right. Yeah. But because it's her, they are dragging this woman. They are giving this woman so much grace. And it's pathetic and it's sad.
So crazy. That's what's so crazy. It's crazy you say that. Because I'm not a virgin. Let's talk about it. So I lost my virginity at 13 to a woman who was 20 years old. I look back now and think about because it disgusts me now. So the society separates like actions that women do and men do. And just like you prove with the Monroe thing, you get different reactions. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, imagine if it was a 20-year-old man and a 13-year-old girl in that situation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like he would have probably got hung at the stake, man. They probably would have beat him to death, literally.
Oh yeah. They would have dragged him straight down the street.
The fact that it was a woman, like people were giving me props when I lost my virginity at 13 and she was 20. Mm-hmm. I'm like, if the roles were reversed, gone. gone.
Mm-hmm.
So like I just think about that nowadays, and I'm just like, bro, we are a twisted society.
Completely. Let me tell you how far these people are going. I have video footage that shows her kissing this boy. People are saying, "Oh, it's photoshopped. Oh, they took a picture of her."
Hey, hold on.
The video, and you can clearly see it's this woman kissing this 18-year-old boy.
See, that's foul. That's a different level of foul. That's a different level of foul.
And to make matters
whether he's 18 or 17 or whatever,
I don't
she's
give a damn.
She's still too grown.
It's a grown-ass woman messing with children.
He's a student at the school.
Exactly.
He's a student at the school, and there's no way you just want to kiss him immediately when he turned 18. You've been plotting on that the whole time.
And from what because I had to go down the line and get like all the backstories and stuff, because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what grown-ass woman wants a child? And I found out apparently the whole cheer team knew that she had been dating this boy for months. Like, she had been dating.
Wow.
She's a married woman. Her husband is a cop, and her father is like works at the school, like is a principal of the school. Her sister works.
Yeah, you got
like, her
caught
whole
up. Her
family works at the school.
Okay, yeah, you got caught up in the matrix. So you said the brother work at the school and the sister do too?
I'm sorry. So it turns out like her because it's a small town. Her husband is a cop. Her dad is like an assistant principal. Sister works at school. Her whole family works at the school. So
how did she pull this off?
I was reading comments like I feel like because she was the cool teacher, the cool coach, I think like she was reliving high school. She got in her head and got caught up and forgot that you're a fucking adult. You're not one of these children.
No. See what you just did there. You're like, oh, she just caught up in the like. No, that
I'm
wouldn't
not
happen
making
for
excuses.
No.
You're
not making it. No, you're not making excuses. And I'm not blaming you for anything. But I was just pointing out like how like story wise mentality goes. Like for a man, there's no psyche that would be like evalved or like there'd be no reasoning.
I mean,
yeah. Like, but it's not your fault. It's just how we're programmed. Like people go, oh well, a woman did this. Well, what's the story? You know what I'm saying? Like people are programmed that way. But a man,
like Cardi B,
like,
what was the reason?
Yeah, again, like I don't agree with anything this woman did. What I'm saying is there are teachers who get too wrapped up in these children's lives and they think they want it. No, you have to have that boundary. See, like you're not one of these little kids. They need to know that you're the adult, and it's okay to be a cool teacher from afar. Well, first of all, you don't need to. They said they would text them and stuff. Like you don't need to be texting these kids and hanging out with them. Like no.
35.
She's either 30, somewhere between 33 and 35. Either way, too damn old.
Either way it goes, you're not a child at that point. Like that, like come on. It'd be different if you told me this was a 20-year-old teacher, a 21 or 22-year-old teacher. Like at that point, I'm like, okay, you're still not too far removed. You know what I'm saying? To where, you know what I'm saying, you let a boundary get blurred or whatever. But when you're talking about grown ass people, you've been filing your taxes for years, ma'am, it's time for you to head that way. You know what I'm saying? We gonna lock you up just like Brick Lady. Brick Lady, she's on the run. She don't want to go in for a warrant. She talking about some. She waiting on a lawyer. No, you don't need a lawyer to turn yourself in. Turn yourself in. You fucked up. You got caught in a lie. Plead guilty and let this be done. Don't drag this out any further.
I agree, CM. These teachers should go to jail for life because you knew damn well as a grown person what the fuck you were doing. I'm sorry, when it comes to like messing with children, like that is like that infuriates me because like you're grown. Like what do you even want with a child? Like it's just it really makes me angry.
Yeah,
I don't even like look at children that way. Like what?
My little brother's teacher in the third grade or fourth grade? Maybe it was either I think it was the fourth grade. He would like have little girls sitting on his lap and all this other stuff, and people kept going, "Yo, this is odd, this is bizarre, blah 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 blah," or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's cool. And then finally, he got report. He's been getting complained about to the school. Well, somebody finally took it past fourth grade teacher. Okay, and they finally took it past the school, and it actually got charges brought against him to where he ended up Mr. McKinley. Thank you. I don't mind shaming him by his name. Bruh needed to go to jail. He looked like I still remember him to this day. He looked like he was a pedophile.
He looked grimy. Yeah,
he looked like he was a pedophile.
Child. They all need to pay because you're at a woo, like it just riles me up. It really does. So right now they're under. All we know is this woman is under investigation. She did like turn the comments off on some of her TikTok posts or whatever. They fired her from the school. We're just waiting on like the developing story. But it does suck because like she did do a lot for that cheer team, and some of them like look to her as like a mother figure, and it does suck from that aspect of influence like that in their life, who just threw it all away like that.
I mean, my thing is, man, again, like if this was Mr. McKinley, there was no story about him. Oh well, he did all this extra good for the school, like.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying
no, it's not. No, it's not you. I'm not being combative with you. I'm not talking directly to you. I know.
I'm just clearing it up for the listeners. What I'm saying is, it sucks that when you have a positive influence on like kids, because let's be real, a lot of kids when they go to school, the only positive influences they see are at school. And then sometimes some of them leave school and they go home and like they go back to like a lot of turmoil. So for them to have like if you go back and do the history, you go back before any of this came out, you could tell that like the kids had a connection with her and they were learning so much, and like you know what I'm saying, like it was for you to throw all of that away for a kiss with a boy is just really sad, because like that was I'm sure that she impacted them before that in the way that they really needed.
Yeah, but that's. No, but that goes to the point. Like there's no backstory. There's no backstory. You know what I mean? Like, and I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, like
No, like, I don't think you're getting what I'm saying.
No. I'm not giving her sympathy. No. It's not like you're giving her sympathy or anything like that. Just chill for a second. The whole thing is that when it's men, there's no extra. There's just, you are a pedophile, you're a piece of shit, and that's it. Go ahead, King.
So I think you guys are like having a different conversation at the same time. She's not saying it's sorry for the woman. She's saying from the student's perspective that someone in their community did this when they had this type of impact. She's not saying it's sorry for the woman. She's saying it's sorry for the student.
No. Yeah, but that's why I'm having a totally different conversation. I'm not going at her and what she's saying. I'm just saying if it was he finally disconnected.
Ken is saying we're having two completely different conversations. I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying. I agree.
Yeah. And that's all I'm trying to say.
Because fuck that teacher. What you did was horrible, and I hope you go to jail.
Right. But what I'm saying is like that dialogue and how that happens is how you end up with the people that's in her comments, because they're like, oh, she's so good of a person. How could she, when you should like, even though that the kid's story, like, it's definitely detrimental to them, and she was positive to some of the kids. She was bad to one of the kids, at least, as we know of. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Sam, it is not the same conversation at all. I am saying that it sucks that those kids lost a good influence in their life because their dumbass teacher wanted to do something that you should have fucking known better than doing. Sorry, I'm really passionate when it comes to shit like this.
No,
I never said she was a good person.
No, we're not. Nobody's saying. So hold on. Look, stop.
I'm sorry. Sam is in the conversation.
No. Listen. Stop responding to the chat. No,
because I don't want y'all to think I'm on
some pedophiles. They don't matter. It's just the chat. Relax. Like, it's not like it was a super chat or something where we got to respond to it. Like, hey, we're here. Like, it's cool. That's why I
Sorry.
would. That,
I just
yeah,
get really
I get what you.
fired
Yeah,
up
I
when it
get what you're saying. Like, you know what I'm saying. But that's why I'm trying to say what I've been trying to say is that when when the story happens and it's a male, you know what I'm
and
saying. No
I'm not
matter.
disagreeing with anything you're saying at all. I agree.
No. But that's no. But I'm just trying to speak to the point of how that mentality forms in the comment section and
Yes,
how
I agree.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. And that's why I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like the backstory is like it is
There's
it's a
there's
moot.
there's there's no
It's
excuse in the
moot.
world that excuses anything she's done. Not one. Period.
Yeah, no, it's not being seen as an
I'm not
excuse.
saying it towards you. I'm not saying it towards you. I'm just saying I'm putting that
I
out
know.
there.
Yeah, yeah, we got that. The thing is, it's just when you have these stories like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Even with the brick lady, you know what I'm saying? You see people online going, man, she sure is thick though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh, that would not happen with a dude. Like, it just wouldn't happen. He no no no
Prison
no
Bay.
no 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 no
The
no no
Prison Bay dude.
no no
Yeah,
no no.
Prison Bay was a little viral.
Hey, okay, okay, that's okay. All right. All right. Hey, that man training for 2 days straight,
And now he's a model. The fuck?
and he got a job out of that, and that's
Yeah.
bizarre. That's bizarre. That's bizarre. But I don't know what he did to go to jail. I think he just did like a normal violent crime or something else like that.
Bro, I thought this man got like 3 felonies.
Yeah. He does have 3 felonies. I think it's all
went
violent and
viral.
theft and stuff like that. Violence and theft and something
It
else.
went viral. Okay, you hear me? No, but I understand what everyone in this panel is saying. I'm sorry for getting so passionate. It's just I really when it comes to sex offenders and pedophiles, like that just really gets to me in a way. You know, where I'm not angry at you all. I'm not yelling at you all. That's just me getting
I
into it.
mean, I know. It's you're cool. It's good. It's just, you know what I'm saying. That's all I was saying. I was just saying that. You know what I'm saying. Like,
But
you
you
know
all
what
are
I'm saying?
right. When it's men, it's a completely different story, and she needs to pay for what she did. And giving her a slap on the wrist and like a year or whatever, I don't
Hey,
know.
yo, see him, bro. Tripping. He
Oh
said, "I
Lord
like
Jesus.
getting yelled at." I'm like, yo, what's going on? Hey, yo, what buddy on? Bro, wow.
Oh boy. All
He
right.
said, do it again. Can you cuss a little bit more this time?
Say my name when
Oh,
you do it.
Man. Right.
But yeah, I'm curious to see what comes from this. By the time I found out about the story, it was a week ago, but it's been going on since like December. So
You know, I stay getting yelled at on panels. Wait a minute.
You know this person?
Wait. CM, who are you on the panel? Oh, hold on. Wait.
That's unfortunate, Brian.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah. Beam. Oh, yeah. What up, B More? Bro, look, I knew you would be more when you initially jumped in. It's the homie.
Oh, I thought
but
it was Brandon. I thought it was the Brandon that I know.
No. But I mean, well, it's possible. I don't know if y'all live in the same area though. But at the same time, like I forgot over time, like, cause I just see CM, you know what I'm saying? So I just forgot. Man, 6 vendors usually get less fair. Like, why is that? Like, I kind of do want to dive into that. Why is that? Like, who is protecting them to where they're not getting life sentences? Because you're literally so my mentality on it is that you're really ruining someone's whole life. You're changing the whole trajectory of somebody's life. We should just take yours completely.
So she's probably not gonna get any jail time though. Like, the only thing that probably will come from this is her getting fired. She probably won't get any jail time because in that state, the age of consent is like 17.
So two things here. One, she lives in a very small town. From my research, everyone knows everybody. So even if she doesn't get jail time, her life is ruined. She might have to move like somewhere else. Two, from what I know, sex offenders really only get put in jail for life for the amount of people, unfortunately, they've messed with. Because, like, look at R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. They ain't getting out anytime soon. And that's only because women kept coming
I
out.
thought Bill Cosby was out.
Wait. Bill Cosby is out. Bill Cosby is out. And Bill Cosby was never actually put in jail for sex offense.
Okay, well, excuse him. R. Kelly.
Yes.
R. Kelly ain't never getting out. And that's because so many women kept coming out. Unfortunately, that's what it took for him to get a sentence like that. It's unfortunate.
That man is on VHS pissing on a little girl. Do you know how wild that is?
I want to talk about that. This is the crazy part about that shit, bro. A lot of people saw that video shit for years and was like making videos
I didn't know that was
about
a little girl.
Talking about, I didn't know that she was a little girl at first either.
I hope P. Diddy's next.
Like, bro, that's crazy.
P. Diddy's never gonna get locked up because of his power. Unfortunately, he's not.
And not just that. So he won't get locked up behind Cassie anyways, because
it's not criminal.
It's okay because his whole brand is
consensual stuff.
So.
Yeah.
Didn't he just lose ciroc? Like we only know ciroc because of Diddy.
Did he lose ciroc?
Yes, he lost ciroc.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he lost ciroc and
how much they paid him?
And De Leon. So here's the thing, though, they paid him significantly less. It's not disclosed. It's one of those undisclosed, but he had to give up his shares. So he's not 50% owner in any of those anymore.
He's losing huge chunks of his money.
Oh yeah. And here's the thing, because I said this in a short. I was like, bro, if you would have just paid Cassie that big amount of money, you wouldn't have lost everything. Because this never came out.
I don't think that's what it is. I think
no, that's literally what it is. Because Cassie thing, we didn't know about it till she actually went and filed it. She tried to settle with him beforehand. He didn't want to give. He didn't know. No, but here's the thing. He didn't want to give her the 30 million then, right, or whatever she asked for. He didn't want to give her the number. Then it went public, and then now he's giving her the number.
No, so I think the fact that Cassie spoke out is the reason it's come to this.
But that's literally what I'm saying. If he would have paid her,
I don't think it has anything to do with money.
No, she wouldn't have came out. That was the whole point. She literally asked for hush money. Okay, she said, "Hey, I'm going to do this."
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So, and the information probably also would have made out because weeks before it even got to the public, it's like she had to literally like give over evidence for the trial. So, and that's how it ended up becoming like public record. And then people start talking about it, and then she came out and like verbally said something.
Yeah, but he had a number of days to settle before it actually hit public record like that, and he didn't want to settle because it could have all been under seal and been a wrap. But because he wanted it to go that way, it went out and became public.
I mean, okay, I get what you're saying now. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. He could have settled out of court.
I thought you were saying in general, like if I get what you're saying now.
Yeah. If he would have settled ahead of time, like.
Yeah,
he would have been straight. He would still be having freak offs with Young Miami in Miami.
Wait, they ain't together no more?
They probably are. Shoot,
man, she's distancing herself from him because he can't even be like they had to reshoot a large portion of her reality show or cut him from scenes because he got all this going on. And I was like, that's crazy. I'm like, your boy is wild. Your boy is wild. And then she got questionable tweets talking about some Diddy would have made you eat me out and stuff. So I'm just like, oh, so he be doing that with people and like.
So this is my thing with that, right? I didn't read all the documents. I need one of y'all to explain like the depth of the documents because I heard that like all three of them had sex and like he made her have sex with other dudes or some shit.
So here's what was going on with Cassie.
Then somebody else told me like she was having consensual sex with other dudes. Like she would choose someone to do. So like what's going on?
No. So here's what happened. Here's what happened with her. Like he was feeding her drugs, and then they go on these, and these are called freak offs where you know what I'm saying, like they just go and have like sex, drugs, and alcohol. Well, he then end up having somebody recruit other dudes to come to the freak offs. They find like males with like whatever he was looking for to actually fuck her. You know what I'm saying? And he'd watch and watch and beat his meat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what was going on. And he recorded. No. Look, and
hold on. That's what the court document said. Like what you just said, you didn't add nothing in. That's what the court.
That's what's in the court. I just want
to make sure because I know when we had these conversations, a lot of people personalize them and add their own personal spin on them.
No, that's the craziest part. That's what's in the documents. And then you got an interview with 50 Cent. 50 Cent was saying like, and this is wild because this is a while ago, and he was like, "Hey man, you know what I'm saying? There's this video of Cassie floating around, you know what I'm saying?" And he was like, "I know she didn't take the video." You know what I'm saying? And this interview is a bit older. He's like, "I know she didn't take the video." So he's like, "Hey," he was like, he reached out to Diddy. He's like, "Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Like this video of your girl, you know what I'm saying? You wanna?" He's like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Dang." He's like, "Where'd you get that?" He's like, man, who took, like, where'd this come? And but the way he was reacting, he was like, he knew that Diddy did it. But anyway, to get back to the court documents, so Cassie tried to leave and get with Kid Cudi. She left him. She was talking to Kid Cudi or dating Kid Cudi or whatever. He blew up Kid Cudi's car in his driveway, and that's also in the court documents. And Kid Cudi confirmed that, yeah, my car got blew up in the driveway.
But hold on, is that hearsay that he blew it up, or like there's
no. So listen, Cassie said that in the court documents that he blew Kid Cudi's car up. Kid Cudi then comes out and confirms that yes, he blew my car up.
Mm-hmm.
So he said. So Kid Cudi came out and said Diddy blew his car up.
Yes. He said, "I'm confirming this is true." He literally just wrote underneath the statement, "Yes, I'm confirming this is true."
So question, do they have proof that Diddy did it? That's what I'm saying. Like
Diddy.
Hold on. What you guys just said is hearsay. That will not stand up in court.
Look, at the end of the day, he told Cassie that he's gonna pay somebody to make XYZ happen. It then happens.
Again.
No.
Hold on, let me finish. I hear you. Because if it's Cassie saying that he said that, but they're not generating proof, it's not gonna stand up in court.
But here's the thing: he's not under criminal investigation because it's past the statute of limitations for all of that. It was a civil thing, so they don't have there's no burden of proof.
It's still a burden of proof.
No. I'm saying the burden of proof is so low, it's almost non-existent. Yeah. But the thing is, like, this is what is being alleged, and he just flat settled. He didn't come out and say, "Nah, I ain't do this, nah, I ain't do that." And a bunch of other people are coming out, "Oh, I seen this, oh, I seen that." A bellhop came out and confirmed that he seen Cassie running away from him. Diddy ran after her, got her, and then brought her back.
What more proof do you need? I'm confused.
So what do you mean?
Are you trying to analyze if, like, this stuff is like? Well, I'm confused.
You said what proof do you need?
I'm saying, like, the facts are there. So what are you getting at
here?
What
facts are there though? That's what I'm asking. Like, I don't know nothing about the case. I'm just having a conversation with y'all, right? I don't know anything. So that goes back to believe all women. Like, I don't know the facts of the case. So I'm just trying to ask y'all questions.
So look, so in this particular instance, bro, it's not believe all women. The most outlandish claim in the case, the most outlandish claim in the case is Diddy blew up Kid Cudi car. That is the most outlandish claim in there. Kid Cudi goes, "That happened." At this point, I'm liable to believe everything else. If I'm a jury, listen, if I'm a jury, if this was criminal, if I'm a jury, I'm liable to believe he did some of the other stuff. If the victim of said crime goes, "Yes, bro did that to me," what else can you do?
What do you think the defense is? No, like, I don't want y'all to think that I'm siding with anybody. I don't know much about this case. We're having a conversation. I'm talking I'm an analyst. Like, that's my actual job, right? I'm an analyst. and I'm thinking right now as like the defense, what would the defense do if somebody came out and said that, right? As a defense, my first thing is going to say, where is your proof, right? And then I'm going to break apart your argument with holes that you may not have thought of. So even
the problem.
Another thing that people don't also understand when it comes to legal things, right? The judge can overturn certain things.
Yeah, but here's the beautiful part. It was so outlandish and flagrant and foul, and he knew he wasn't gonna win. He settled, and then he turned around and settled with another woman.
Exactly.
Like I'm just saying
what did he settle on? I'm not sure. But so we can't just say
so the whole court document.
Hold on, let me finish.
42 pages. Yeah.
So we can't just say a settlement is a confirmation of guilt. People and companies settle all the time when they're not guilty. So that's why.
Look, it comes down to
so he's guilty.
No. Just like CM just said, it comes down to he was not beating every charge. It would have been literally with the burden of proof in civil trial, he would not have won that at all, because all you need is the Kid Cudi to come in there and say, yeah, he did this to me. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it in civil trial. That's it. Because then it's like, well, how do you know that? Then he can just list off the number of reasons he knows. He knows that it was Diddy that did that to him. And then that's it.
Okay. So the defense just saying he would list off. No, it's not. No, that's not, bro. That's not how the legal system works, bro. Like,
I'm talking about civil. I'm talking about civil.
Hold on. Let me finish. I got you, bro. Even civil litigation is still part of the legal system. So even if he would, Kid Cudi would have came on and said that, as the defensive attorney, I would have went back to that date and was smart and long. I found documents that gave proof that my client was not in this area during that time frame.
No, here's the thing. He literally said he was going to pay. No. He's quoted as saying, I'm going to pay someone to do this. He's literally admitting, I'm not going to go to California. Huh?
And they have text of that. That's what I'm saying. They have text of that.
So again, you have the same.
Go watch it yourself.
Yeah. Because you gotta just read it yourself, bro. Bro, you have to just read it yourself. At this point. Exactly. You have to read it yourself because we're gonna go back and forth all day, like because you haven't seen it. Once you actually see it, and then you see everybody else's stuff in conjunction with it, that's why this is the one time I went, yeah, that person did it. Like, I'm sorry, like he did that. Like Diddy is by far the easiest one, but outside of R. Kelly.
Here's why I've grown to love TikTok.
So here's why you grown to love TikTok.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Man, head ass.
So this is something for me, right? Like with the R. Kelly situation, like I have without a shadow of doubt because I have video evidence proof and other documented proof from him, right? So I have a
but
shadow.
Again, beyond a shadow of a doubt is for criminal. Civil is just reasonable. It's just reasonable. The burden of proof, it's the lowest tier burden of proof is civil. He wasn't walking out of that. He wasn't walking out of that courtroom. Like if you look up civil burden of proof, he wasn't walking out of that courtroom unscathed. And then if it dragged out over trial, he was over with for him. And then he crying online talking about some y'all gotta pray for me, y'all gotta help me. You know what I'm saying? Whoop. There's some random live video where he's trying to like get people to support him, and I'm just like, fam, nobody's finna support you now, bro. Like nobody's finna support you. Nobody even wants to hear from you now. And then you put out the worst PR statement ever. After all of that, he gave the worst PR statement I've ever seen.
Sure did. It was giving R. Kelly when he said, I didn't do that shit.
Right? Like, and that's what people even make videos about. And again, like there's very few times I see people right, left, black, white, gay, straight, all go, yeah, this person did it.
Hey, stop texting and driving
Very
over there.
rarely you get everybody on the same page going, yeah.
Stop texting and driving over there.
I'm not texting and driving.
Yes, you are. I see.
No, so I was looking up the civil
on Google
suit,
Chrome.
No. So in a civil court, the burden of proof, well, it said burden of proof, but it says it has to be a preponderance of evidence. So they literally have to have
that's the lowest level. Yeah,
bro,
no,
that's not how that read, bro. And that's literally not how that just read.
No. Preponderance of evidence. If you go look up the tiers in the justice system, preponderance of evidence is the lowest tier. It just means
that's fine.
Yeah, it's the lowest tier. So look, no. So look, here's the thing. So here's the thing.
Let me finish this word piece. But based on what I just read, in accordance, well, in line with preponderance of evidence, hearsay does not meet that criteria.
No, but here's the thing. He's gonna validate it with the receipts from his car getting blown up, his insurance claims. You know what I'm saying? How that happened. You know what I'm saying? He still has all that stuff. The insurance still has all that stuff from when they paid out the claim. So no. So listen. All I'm saying is, in his particular instance, and from what was filed in the court documents, and they actually filed evidence too. They filed actual evidence too. He wasn't walking out. He wasn't walking out. He was going down. Like, and that's all I'm saying. That's it.
Well,
can I ask y'all a question right quick before you go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that celebrities do drugs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of question is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to feed in. It's in line with what we were just talking about, but I just wanted to ask a question to make sure you guys weren't having this mindset that somebody was holier than thou. And that, anyway, go ahead. All right, go ahead.
Oh, no. So look.
Listen, I'm still thinking of a defense attorney in my head. So
no, I know, but she already said he had already groped her and threatened her in the bathroom, like starting when she was 18 and starting her career, and she was signed to him. So he had the power.
Wait, damn, he knew Cassie that long?
Yes, bro. That's what I was telling you. That document is extensive. That document is extensive. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's a nice read.
Like if it wasn't for Diddy, her career would have gone really far.
Yeah. If she wasn't with Diddy, she would have actually been a pop star.
Yeah.
But he had her down bad. But yeah, man, they convict black men with no evidence, just the tears of a pretty woman. Damn.
That is a fact, though.
Damn.
That is a fact.
Damn.
Well, that's a historical fact.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. So, bro, I want to ask you: do you not think that was a 50% chance? Like there was over 50%? Because Diddy is over 50%, bro.
Have you ever been swallowed up? But
all right. See you.
Bye, y'all.
All right. Bye. But so I will say that I cannot answer that because I don't know. Once I read the documents, I'll give you a better answer. But like based off the conversation, I'm not sure, right? So I'm a person. I hesitate to say anybody is guilty of anything if I don't have even a shred of proof, and even if I don't have definitive proof, if I have something that could lead me in a direction and be like, hey, this kind of looks like you may have done this, I'll voice that, right? But I'm hesitant to do that because I've seen people lose everything they own, everything they have based off hearsay of somebody else, right? I've seen people in my family get put in positions that they lost everything that I know for a fact they didn't do. And then once you get proven that you didn't do it, it's too late, right? This already has been said on your name. You lost everything. So I'm real hesitant about just coming out and saying that somebody for a fact done something when I don't know for a fact that they did what they are said to have done.
Right. So like witnesses are like that were listed was like multiple drivers, his head of security. His head of security has already even gave a statement online saying that yeah, he did some wild stuff with her. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get specific, but he already owned up to that. He even admitted it. Then you got bellhops from hotels. You got different staff from hotels. You got people that worked for Bad Boy. It's like it's a lot. It's a lot of eyewitness statements of different things that they seen. So, but outside of victim
all of these
testimony,
eyewitness statements, outside of all these eyewitness statements, they're all in like the deposition of the case, and I'll be able to find all this online, right?
yeah, you'll be able to find all that. You'll be able to find all that. All of that's right there. That's why again, bro. Like, cause normally I'm like you. I don't move like that. However, when I got the piece of paper in front of me and I got to just flipping, my face just turned into a frown. I laughed at the Kid Cudi getting his car blown up thing. I'm gonna be honest. I laughed at that, but I was horrified because I said, "Oh, this man is a monster," and I just kept flipping. And the more I flipped, the worse it got. But yeah. Anyway, what else you want to talk about, bro?
It's the Jonathan Majors appeal. His team is supposed to be appealing. And one thing I do want to kind of point out with this whole case, a lot of people are spouting saying, "Oh, he was guilty. He was guilty." He literally what they say he was guilty of was hurting her finger on an accident, bro. And everybody's going around making it seem like he got charged with like manslaughter or something like that. He hasn't even been charged yet. They just gave him a guilty verdict, and his team is going to appeal it. This another crazy thing, right? Following what's going on after the case in the news, you seen his latest interview?
Yeah. That interview I didn't watch the whole thing. The clips were horrible.
Yeah. I don't think the clips are horrible, bro.
No. It didn't help him in public opinion. If that's what because that's what interviews are supposed to do. They're supposed to help you with public opinion. He didn't help himself.
I thought it did. I think there are certain parts in the interview that definitely didn't. But I think
and that's the parts that flowed around more was the parts that didn't. Like, you know how the lie is always going to go further than the truth, and bad is always going to go further than good. And the bad parts of that interview did not help him. Like, they were that bad as far as online.
So, but this is why I think he may end up working for Marvel again if his appeal goes through and they take those other two charges off. What I've noticed about the case, every platform that he's been on after that, after Marvel let him go, which Marvel is owned by who?
Disney.
Right? Every news platform he's been on since then has been a Disney-owned platform. His latest interview was from a Disney-owned platform. So I'm like, damn, is Disney trying to like gauge and see how the public feels about Jonathan Major before they completely cut ties with him? Because they keep giving him a platform to, put himself back in a good light and things like that. So to me, it kind of looks like Disney is trying to gauge to see, like, maybe we need to keep him on. Like, we've already invested millions in him, and we still could use him, especially if he appeals and those two charges get brought off. And they already see almost the masses of people are just like, yeah, bro, we don't think he really deserved that shit. Especially when their own news anchor came out and said that they should have used the law of using reasonable force to retrieve your personal property. I was like, oh yeah, I see what they're doing now.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Yeah. Disney did that to kind of save themselves, but the thing is, they shot themselves in the foot again, just like they did with old boy from Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, they jumped the gun again.
Oh, Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, yeah. They jumped the gun again, shot themselves in the foot. You know what I'm saying, oh, we putting out a statement, we cut ties with them. But I'm like, no, y'all don't, nothing y'all doing or saying is making sense. Like, none of it is.
Yeah, I agree. They should have waited before that happened. Especially, and bro, and I don't know why his defense team didn't even use that law to begin with, because that law does not specify, whether it's your girlfriend or not. So I'm just like, I don't know why y'all didn't jump out the scene trying to use that law, because it's clear cut. Like, she took his evidence, right? So the situation seems, I'm not a legal expert. The situation seems like it would have fell into that law, and I would have definitely. That would have been the first thing I did, right? After I would have got the other intentional stuff out the way and got those charges out of the way, that was the one thing I would have focused on.
That's because he went for a lawyer that for image purposes. Like, I think he got like a woman as his lawyer. Like, that's, you know, sexist. What I'm saying? And no, I'm not being sexist. I'm saying what he did. He went for the image of it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was trying to present an image in the courtroom.
You mean like the public image?
Yeah, his public image. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you shop around for a lawyer, you're either trying to win or you're trying to also look good at the same time. And that's what he went for, instead of like going for who's actually, because he got money. Like, go for who's gonna win this. There's lawyers out there that they name ring bells. Like, if they walk in that courtroom, folks know that person finna walk out. Like, they don't lose. Like, there's cats out there that just don't lose. Like, and you got the money, pay him.
I used to want to be a lawyer. I used to want to be a defense attorney. Like, part of me still wants to go back and do it every now and again, but I'm so deep in cybersecurity now that I don't feel like it's away from me. I don't feel like it makes sense for me to turn around right now. But
man, I just stay in the cybersecurity, to be honest, because there's always more technology is just continuing to go. Like, it's just gonna continue. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But you're gonna always need an attorney, though.
I mean, but at this point, you're gonna always need somebody to fix it.
We got our own legal team in cybersecurity. So I don't work in IT now. That's a different field.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
But yeah, like I do. But I still have my passions, my jobs, my businesses outside of the Army and cybersecurity. But yeah, I miss it. I don't know. I think I just like to argue. I'm not argue. Let me not say argue. I think I like to debate. I just like to debate.
Yeah.
He said, be a cyber layer.
Yeah.
Hey, you in law school?
AI attorneys.
Folks.
Yeah. Yeah. He said we all
I'm still in, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Hey, aim high. Aim high.
Bro, y'all Air Force people, aim high. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Look, I let my son or daughter join the Air Force before I let them join the Army. So,
man, waiver gang.
I got a religious exemption. Everybody say, bro. Hey, somebody said to me the other day. They was like, "Hey, bro, your shaving waiver a little long, ain't it?" I was like, you like the length, don't you? I was like, nah, bro, I ain't got no shaving waiver.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Huh? Please don't forget to send me the name.
Oh, what? Oh, she talking about? Oh, the thing. Yeah. I'll send it to her. I was just gonna copy and paste it, but she left. But anywho, man.
Drop it in the chat so I can use it too.
No, I'm gonna drop it in the chat so y'all can use it. It's something you got to pay for though, so
that's fine. If it's gonna make me money, I don't mind paying for it.
Okay, bet. Well, this has been another episode of the Homeroom Smooth Podcast. Episode number 289. We're finna get up out of here. Catch y'all later. We out.